Welcome back. Now, the coronavirus pandemic has gone beyond a health crisis and is now snowballing into what could be another challenge if the spread of the disease is not quickly combated. There's the issue of deaths caused by the virus on the one hand, and on the other, millions of people who do not get infected by the disease could be at risk of severe hunger or malnutrition. As a matter of fact, nutrition has a lot to do with the disease. How one's body now or one's immune system responds to the disease most times would depend on whether that individual gets a balanced diet. So the United Nations World Food Program recently raised concerns about global starvation, or what it calls hunger pandemic, in addition to the threat posed by COVID-19, which could double the number of persons suffering from acute hunger across the world. To help with this challenge, a group of health enthusiasts are working to provide relief for people in 10 communities across Nigeria by sponsoring meals of different families. Joining me now via Skype is Collins Akano, who is a nutritionist and also the brain behind this initiative. Collins, thank you very much for joining us on the program. Talk to us more about this initiative, trying to feed 10 families. Is it just 10 families or 10 families across Lagos, for instance?
Okay, thank you for having me, Mr. DEJI. I'm very delighted to talk about what we are doing at Communiting. Actually, Communiting is a CSR initiative of our company, diet234.com, where we've taken note of the fact that, everyone is on the lockdown, and then people are being challenged to get around to get healthy food, or food as it were. So it poses a risk for food security on a general basis. So what we did in Communiting is to leverage on technology to get food across to families who are going to be in very serious need at this point. And we're doing that with the power of volunteers. And these volunteers are volunteering remotely. So we started with a fun food challenge whereby, so several challenges have been coming up on social media. So we thought about, let's put out one there whereby people online can just, generate a poster, call on a few friends to, aggregate some money together to fund a family. Now we are targeting 500 heads of families across Nigeria. But so far we've been able to raise about 70 food bags. We've been able to raise 70 food bags for about 70 families across Nigeria. And these are in 8 states currently. We're looking to, still scale up our impact.
So you started giving out this food?
Oh yes, we started on the 25th of April, and it's even currently going on right now. If you can see, I'm wearing my T-shirt. I'm the community chief in my own locality. We're starting, we're doing the deliveries door to door. What people are doing on our platform on the website is, you go on the website, you nominate a family you know is vulnerable at this time. We're considering widows, we're considering single parents, we're considering orphans, Now, imagine these people have an issue getting food on a day-to-day basis regularly. Now there's a lockdown and there's limited access and movement. So you can imagine the pressure and the tension these guys are going through. So what we are doing is we go from community to community. We get our volunteers. We have about 200 of them. They nominate to be community chiefs in their own locality. And then we find a way to get resources across to them, either financial resources or food donations, leveraging on the fact that so many Nigerians are passionate about this initiative and they are giving to this cause. So that's what we're doing.
How much of Lagos are you able to cover?
The lockdown is done.
How much of Lagos are you able to cover?
Can you hear that?
How much of Lagos are you able to cover?
So we're in 4 communities in Lagos. We're at Ajegunle, we're at Mazamaza, that's the one close to Mautu. We're at Ikotun, and then we're at Ilasamaja. We're also doing at Amuodofin. I'm the one at Amuodofin.
Oh, that's great, and it's good to know that you're able to do it door to door, not the kind of disorganized food distribution we've seen over this period. And now, what kind of food are you giving to people?
So because of the fact that people have food choices, and being a community nutritionist, I understand that very well. We are giving staple foods. So these are raw food items. We're not giving cooked foods. We're not giving perishable foods. We are giving staple foods. We have a list on our website. We're giving out yam. We're giving out tomato sachets. We're giving out bottles of vegetable oil, palm oil, onions. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. And we even have people who are saying, okay, you know what? I run a food company. I want to donate to this cause. This morning we just received sprouted sorghum. We received powdered crayfish. We received soya rice. So we're just giving out these foods in packs. They are staple foods, actually, raw foods.
The truth is that this period has clearly shown that quite a number of Nigerians are very generous, no doubt. Now, let me ask you this. In terms of nutrition, which is your core area now, we all know that nutrition is very key as well in terms of building one's immune system, because COVID-19 has no cure. Your immunity determines how strong one's immunity is now would determine one's chances of survival and, the pace of recovery now. If you were speaking to people and advising them in terms of their nutrition, what food do you think people should be taking at this time to help boost their immunity?
Okay, so that's part of what we're doing, because we're not just giving out foods, we are sensitizing these people. And we're not doing it by putting our volunteers at risk or, with a chance of aerosol transmission and all of that. So what we did is to make a printable pamphlet. We sent it to these volunteers in their localities, whereby they print it and put it in the food bag for the family. So someone who is there can actually read it out to the family. Oh, these are COVID-19 safety guidelines. And then we included a nutrition guideline, how to eat in this period. So our key advice at Diet 234, my company, is to eat healthy in the COVID-19 period, because currently there is no diet, there is no supplement that has been touted to cure or to prevent COVID. So what you can only do is to support your immune system by eating healthy food. And of course, the healthy food category we are talking about here is vegetables and fruits. Okay, you do well to increase your antioxidants from getting enough vitamins and all of this to fight off any chance of a comorbidity. What I mean is any other sicknesses that can aggravate the COVID-19 spread. Yeah. Now, we don't mention any particular foods. We just tell them, so don't eat fruits and vegetables. Try to eat different colored fruits and try to eat at least 5. Now, it's quite challenging to eat 5 fruits a day, but then you can actually snack on these things as you go.
And the good thing is that fruits are not expensive. Fruits are not expensive at all.
Yes.
But people need to know that.
Fruits are quite expensive. Yeah, they are quite expensive. But I think the issue is this. People are not well aware. That's the problem. That's the first challenge. We need to get them aware, and then they know. Because you can actually spend a ton of money eating unhealthy foods where you don't know what to choose from.
That's quite true. That's quite true. All right. Best of luck, and well done for what you're doing. Well done. If we're able to overcome this, it will be because of efforts of people like you. Thank you very much for joining us on the program. All right, we'll take a short break now.
Thank you, Mr.
We'll be right back. On DEJI 360, we don't just ask the questions. What is wrong with amending the Constitution the way the National Assembly members have been doing it? We seek answers.
Constitution is constituent. Our problem is not lack of laws. Our problem is lack of the willpower to implement our laws.
Answers that provide clarity.
While we negotiate, we should try to make it a point that the girls must be complete.
The clarity you need to make informed judgment so that you can make the right decision and take action. People are saying it is you politicians that are responsible for this, that you are the reason why this is happening.
All these dollars that call themselves governors in this country.
I wish we had people like Tony at the National Assembly.
God forbid that I go to join that
DEJI 360, providing clarity to issues.